Hey guys, it's Linz. It's late. It is 9:20 and we just came back from the store with just a little bit. And I'm making one of my favorite things from one of my clients and my client at Luciana and one of my very best friends on the planet. And she made this for me the other day and I have to share with you because it's insane. I have a very whining dog. Let me give her something. Of course, because we just started. Okay, so what I'm making today is something that is so good for the summer and so tasty. You have to like fish, you have to like sushi in order to make this, but this is ridiculous. You're not gonna believe it. When you make this for someone, they're gonna say, did you buy this? That's how good it is. And you know what? It takes 2 seconds. So I'm gonna show you. First, let me show you the ingredients. This is tuna tartar or tuna ceviche, however you wanna call it. I need a lime. I'm forgetting the lime. Hold on. Let me grab that. A sec. We have a lime. Or a lemon. Oh, there it is. Perfect. Okay, so I'm going to show you the ingredients here. This is outrageous. So you need a lemon or a lime, preferably limes because it's more ceviche-like, but you can also use a lemon. Okay, you need sesame oil. Okay, this is the key ingredient. You need soy sauce, toasted sesame seeds, ginger, this is fresh organic chives, and 1 avocado, and sushi grade tuna. It's got to be sushi grade, guys, because you can't eat it if it's not. Okay, so I'm going to show you right now how to make one of the best dishes on the planet. It's so amazing for the summer. It's very cold and it's very, very refreshing. Okay, so first of all, you have to make sure, again, you buy sushi grade tuna, and you have to make sure that the tuna is just ever so slightly frozen still. It's gonna come frozen because it's sushi grade, and then you just let it sit under warm water for like 10 minutes and the whole thing thaws out. You don't have to worry about leaving it in the fridge, and it is yummy. Who put that up? That's really cool. Who did that? I've never seen that before. Okay, it's very cool. Okay, so guys, we're making tuna tartar. It is all over my table. Hold on. Insane. My cat is staring at me right now because he's desperate to have a piece of this. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna slice the tuna, and the tuna has grains in it, so you have to be very careful. You're gonna slice into it and see where it goes. That is the easiest place to do it. There's a way to do it that I'm probably not doing it right, but okay, so you're gonna cut this in small little pieces like this. Just, let me show you. Like this, gonna slice it out, okay? So slice it. You guys are gonna freak out when you taste this when you make this at home. And you guys are really good at making my recipes. This one is definitely one of my favorite. Look how easy this cuts. It should be easy. The tough pieces don't put in here, okay? I may be cutting this on the wrong side. No, I'm not, okay. That when it's tough, don't use it, because if it's tough, it's kinda not good. See, there's like a little bit of a sheath in here that you kinda don't want. See, I wouldn't want that in there. Blech. All right, so cut this off. It's amazing. And there's another one here. Because this, you know, the fish has those sheaths on it. I'm gonna take those out. I'm probably cutting on the wrong grain. You might wanna look up on how to cut this guy where you're cutting against the grain. Okay, so there's that. And then there's that. And I'm gonna throw this other piece. Oh, maybe not. Yeah, let's get this sheath off. And then we've got another piece. Okay, so then what you do is you take it and you cut it in slices like this. And you make little cubes, just little cubes of this. Okay, and then you put them in your bowl. Okay, super easy to do. I'm gonna make half a batch so you can see what I'm talking about. Amazing. And this should be super soft. I cut it, I think, against the grain, but either way, it's amazing. Okay, these pieces are the best. Okay, so cut them, right? And then little pieces. I did cut it on the grain because look at that. Okay, and then put them in here. Okay, in your thing. So good. Now the reason I do tuna is because tuna is, you know, very, very tasty in here. It takes on any flavor that you have, right? But the thing about it is that I prefer to, this one's really soft. That's how it should be right there. Again, that was cut wrong, those little pieces right there. So you cut down in half and then little pieces. And the thing about tuna is high in mercury, so you don't want to have a lot of this on a regular basis, but you can make this with salmon if you can get sushi grade salmon, and there is such a thing. Okay, but for now our tuna, the tuna is fantastic. So we do have it every once in a while, and I don't feel bad about it, right? Because it's delicious. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put this in here. I make a little batch so you guys can see what this is. And cube it, put it in. Only use the soft pieces, otherwise it's blah, right? Look, it should be butter like that. All my knives are super not sharp, so that's why you see me a little bit cutting through this, because I'll cut all my fingers off. It's just, that's the story. Okay, so let's get this in here. Super amazing. Okay, and then all you need after that, look how easy, seriously, so fast. And then you would chill this. Okay, so let me put this in. I'm gonna make half of one. So that's what it looks like. It's all cubed in there. Can you guys see that? Okay, and then we're gonna cut the the avocado last. So then you're gonna take your chives. Okay, and they've gotta be chives. Let me show you what the chives look like. Not scallions. The chives have a different taste to them, and they're skinny. See, look at this. These are chives, guys. Really little, and you can buy them in the store. They're hanging up on these things like this, and these are organic chives. Look at this cat. Excuse me. No. You in the fur coat off the table. Look at him. It's like the sushi green tuna. Go down. That's funny. That is Oliver. Here we go. So now you're gonna take your scissors, your kitchen scissors, and you cut them really, really, really skinny pieces. Like I'm talking like an eighth of an inch. So they're really small. And you know, these don't taste much like onions, right? So you're all safe with this. And you cut all in there. You can do this to taste too. It doesn't have to be as much as I'm putting in, but I happen to love this part. Okay, and you put those in there. Excellent. So again, this can be done with salmon as well. It's so good. And these are nice summer treats. There's like some things that are better in the summer, especially for my Canadian friends. There's some things that are better in the summer than they are in the winter. Let's try cutting it like this. Oh, maybe this was the way to go, guys, with cutting it. So that all the swirly guys, you're gonna go on the side of it, sort of horizontally. Okay, and then let's cut a little bit more of this. We may as well while we've got it. So because it's served chill, and if you guys have ever had any Peruvian ceviche, it's my favorite food on the planet. Oh, look how easy this one was. I totally messed up. So let me just show you. This is gonna be important. See how all the grains are like that? The grains are going this way. I cut it like that. That's why I got those pieces. So you wanna cut it so that they go down like that, just to let you know. It's really, really important that you do that, right? Otherwise you get exactly what happened to me, and you probably end up wasting more than you are eating, because I got that big pile over there that I'm wasting. So this is the way to go. So let's get it all in here. Okay, and this is, again, there's no carbs in this whatsoever. If you're going, look at it, because it's all, that's great. It all came together anyway. Because there are no carbs in this, it's phenomenal to have at night as a part of your dinner. I'm a big person that you should not have carbs at night unless they're major complex carbs. But this is just it's an amazing appetizer too. And if you have people over, this looks really pretty too. So you'll see. And again, people are not going to believe that you actually made that. That's how good it is. My kids flipped out. I had this lasted in my house. We made it like 3 nights ago. This lasted in my house for maybe, I want to say 2 hours. And I made 4 pieces of salmon. I made 4 pieces of tuna. That's how good this is. Okay, we're almost done. That piece is not coming back in the bowl. Okay, and here we go. Okay, and last piece. Oh, yeah, this is all soft. This is amazing. So sushi grade should be super, look at that, super soft. No little sheaths in there. And get that out, good. And then put that in there. This is my Luciana's recipe, and then mix this up just a little bit. And I think we'll put a few more chives in here. Then I'm going to show you how to properly cut an avocado. When you cut the avocado in here, it's just ridiculous. If you've never tried this before and you do eat sushi, this is going to blow your mind. It's sort of Asian style a little bit, so you can do this without the Asian style, but that's a whole nother recipe. So let's just do it like this. I'm going to put a little more chives because I like them in there. Amazing. Okay, so that's that. Let's put our stuff on the side that we've already used. Okay, I'm going to scoot it down here, off out of the way. Okay, this is how easy this is. Actually, I think I need this for my avocado. So let's do the sesame oil. This is sesame oil. It's very distinct in smell, and it's very Asian smelling. It's fabulous. Like for Asian food, it's incredible. Okay, so let's just pour a little bit of that on, and that's to taste also, guys. I just pour it on in terms of, I would say like probably put on about 2 tablespoons of it, because I've got a lot of fish in there. Look at that. I'm already drooling. That's how good this is. okay? And mix that up just a little bit so it's not too greasy, right? And it's fine. And then you add a little bit of soy sauce. I buy the lower sodium soy sauce, the organic, and I put that in there, and it's like that already. Insane. Here, can you guys see that? It's so good. Hi, I know. Okay, and then you take your lime or your lemon. This is honestly, if you don't have one of those pressers, mine broke. This is how you do it. Okay, let me give her another one. This is how you do it. Okay, T. Okay, here you go, Mama. She's very good. She knows when. Oh, and the cat again. Look at that. Hugh, off the table. Go, dude. Come on. Bye-bye. 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 Let me just wash my hand. That was my kitty cat who smells fish. Okay, so take your lime, squish it in your hands before you cut it. Okay, because I don't have one of those pressers anymore because I broke it in half, so I have to go get another one. Really push in line. If you don't leave them in the fridge, this is very easy to do, and it makes it so much more juicier. You squish it, roll it, have your significant other, if they're stronger than you, squeeze it, and then cut it in half, right? It's better to have a lime press, of course, a lemon lime press, and then squeeze it on there. Good. Now, I put a lot of lime. Again, this is to taste, but this is delicious, okay? And here, amazing. And this is just a nice, healthy, incredible way to have a great appetizer. Okay, I'm not gonna use the lemon because that was a lot of lime. And then we take your avocado. I wanna show you a way to cut an avocado. Take it lengthwise, put it down here until you hit the pit. I just hit the pit, see that? And then you just turn your avocado. Turn your avocado around your knife. Literally, that's it. And watch what happens. Turn it. Look at that. Amazing. Okay, and then take your knife and plop that out. There we go. Now I leave the skin on when I cut it. Okay, I do this, and then I make little slices like that. See? And I plop them in. There we go. You can also do it like this, because this one's a bit soft, so let's do it like this, watch. So you make it, okay, this one's peeling. You cut it right off the peel, like that, and then, I love this part, watch. You slice it down like that, because I want cubes, right? That, and then you just peel it off the peel. Comes right off. Super easy. So let's use half of this avocado. You can use the whole thing. I'm good with avocado. Avocado is a very healthy fat. You need fat to lose fat, FYI, everybody. And you also need fat to function, you know, so it's good to have good fat. And this is a great fat to have, you know, and especially if you guys are looking to watch and control your weight or even lose weight, the more fat, good fats you have, now I'm not talking about a ton of them, but in each meal, the more you'll be satiated, because your body takes a long time to actually break down the fat, because you've got those long chains of lipids, and your body has to break down each one and liberate them from that sort of pearl necklace that I always talk about. So picture a pearl necklace, and each one has a lipid. Each pearl is a lipid. Your body has to break down the bonds between it, the string, if you will, between that, in order to actually liberate and use the lipid. So it takes a long time to do it. You're kidding me, cat? Come on, go. To break that down. So you want to have a little bit of fat in your meals so that you, are satiated longer. When you're satiated longer, guess what happens, guys? You eat less. And that's what we want. We want you guys to eat a meal and be satisfied until the next, and have occasional snacks in between. This is so easy, we're almost done. Okay, then you have to have toasted sesame seeds. This is a lie. This is toasted sesame seeds. I tasted these. These are not toasted. Make sure they're brown. I made the mistake. It's okay, they're white, but they're toasted. Make sure they're brown, okay? Because the toasted ones have a totally different taste. They have that toasty taste. These ones say they're toasted, but they're not. Okay, and you sprinkle a whole bunch of these in there. I do. A whole bunch. Okay, and as much as you like. And again, I'm going to put a tiny bit more of the sesame oil on top of that. And watch what I'm doing here. Ready? I'm mixing it up. This is how easy this is. Okay? Unbelievable. Okay, now you can add a little more lime, a little more lemon to your taste. I'm going to taste it. This is what it looks like. Can you guys see? That's how easy it is to make. And you put it in a little wine glass. It's so nice. I'm going to do that right now. I'm going to show you. Watch this. Let me see. Richard, can you grab me a wine glass, honey? You put it in a little wine glass and you serve it in that, and it's so gorgeous. And you put like a little spoon in there, like a little cocktail spoon, if you will, or a cocktail fork in there, and then you serve this, and it took you all of one whopping second to make it, and it tastes exactly like you had purchased this at a store. I'm gonna taste it. Not normal. Oh, I forgot one ingredient. Ginger, fresh ginger. Although it doesn't particularly feel like it needs it, it makes a huge difference. Okay, so ginger's really interesting. This is ginger. Ginger has so many medicinal qualities. I can't even go into that because then I'll bore you for a second. But ginger fresh is very strong and you don't need a lot of it. So you need a little grater guy. If you don't have that, you can make it without the ginger, but the ginger kind of makes it. So with this little grater guy, I learned the hard way. Thanks to Lucy, told me how to do it right. Only go in one direction because it's hairy. It's not hairy with hair, but it's hairy, meaning that it's stringy. That's what ginger is. So if you go in one direction, it's going to come out. So you put this in here like this, and I'm in one direction, and it's coming out. I'm going, oh, one direction. I have such a tendency not to. Okay, so here it comes. And you're going to need just a little bit of this. I'd say like you know, maybe a half a tablespoon. So a fair, decent, but not a ton. Okay, because this makes it really taste that Asian cuisine taste, like really good. Don't use ginger powder, fresh is better. It has a whole different taste to it. And of course this is all stuck on the bottom here, but that's good. Okay, and leave it in there. So that's the last one here. Okay, so then you put this in here, mix it up, and then you have the best ceviche. And I wanna show you, don't go anywhere, wait. Okay guys, so what I do when I have people over, I take not quite as large of a glass as this, but we take it, we put it in here like this. You can put like a little like umbrella in it, not an umbrella, but put like this, right? Maybe a cucumber slice in here so they can eat it off a cucumber, right? Like one of those long cut cucumbers. You do this, put a little bit of parsley on the top to make it pretty, and then you put like a tiny little spoon in there, right? Well, I don't have a very little spoon. You put a little spoon in there and you serve it like this to everybody on your table. It's an amazing, incredible appetizer. It's actually, I eat it as a meal. It is so spectacular, so fresh for the summer, and it's actually very good for you. There's tons in here. And again, you can switch this and make this up with salmon. It's very good with salmon as well, as long as you get sushi grade. So key here, guys, sushi grade must be. So you can't just buy any tuna and make it. You have to ask for sushi grade, and it usually comes frozen. This was bought, if you're local, this was bought at Fresh Market, and it comes frozen, and you thaw it out in just a second, so you'll see at the beginning of the video, you can hear that. This is spectacular. I hope you guys enjoy this one. It's, again, 2 seconds to make, and you're gonna impress the world, especially you're gonna impress yourself with your yummy belly, because you're gonna love it. You guys have a great night. Stay safe for my Florida friends. We are expecting maybe a hurricane, maybe a tropical storm, but we're all gonna be safe and happy because we're gonna be eating ceviche. Have a beautiful night, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for our ab challenge, so don't miss it. Bye, guys.